The first slaves that ever hit this country was sold by other niggas.
Oh, wait.
Real life. It ain't real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is.
She said, I walked in the room and he was playing Baby Game Chief.
And I think we could play this audio too.
Oh, my mom, we got that.
No, I mean, that's epic. But
What do y'all do with that responsibility where y'all are like the leading?
fuck that. What do we do? What about other black people who aren't Big Dugar?
That shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. She said that the fact she was like, we're racist. Oh, damn.
Facts.
I mean, whatever
And
y'all
she defend me and bro in every comment
my mama.
section. She got 60,000 followers. She posts about us every day. The thing is this though, bro. Kanye got mad and he said, niggas telling me I can't be a GD? No, you can't, brother. You out here, you was wilding.
Yeah.
And he waited too late.
Yeah. Do Kanye got rank?
No.
So he not good.
He can't even see his own kids. They took he snapped about that. They took my kids from me. They took it, he can't even see his shorty.
He was begging for somebody else.
And he on there talking to academics. That's wild as hell to me. What is he finna do for you?
You know what's so...
What is that dude finna
An hour and a half to academics.
You a billionaire. And you talking to fool? You can't even see his shorties. And he called himself God?
That's why
I never seen them outside on the retrievals with us. I never seen them out there at the orphanage where me and bro popping out. Shout out Michael Franzese. He said that's $1,000 to go to the orphanage with. I don't be seeing these niggas nowhere but hollering and screaming because the white boys won't show them no respect.
that, and you know, that's another thing that irked me because you said it like you should have been building your own factories.
Facts.
You should have been buying land in Texas or Louisiana or wherever the fuck and creating wealth for your people if that's what you really want to do.
Fact.
But
So let me ask y'all then, how, because y'all been to LA, y'all been to Nevada, y'all been to Las Vegas. How implanted is the Jewish community into black entertainment, black Hollywood? How implanted is the
All the
Jewish
labels is Jewish owned.
I was just gonna say that, yeah, well.
So pretty much everybody that's signed to something is signed to a Jewish owner.
Facts.
21% of all talent is signed.
What's that shit that just came out? 50 Cent shit?
I'm like the book of Eli with this shit, bro. Phone now.
Right.
This motherfucker. Man, if I had $1 billion, you never see me. Me and Foden gonna have a Goon Gang University.
Hold on, wait a minute. Dugar, big homie.
No, we already got a good game.
Yeah, no, wait. Dugar,
We
big
already
homie.
got that.
No, wait. Is $1 billion enough? Because it seemed like $1 billion is still not enough to get into their system. Mind you, United States of America was not built on a black man having $1 billion. So you having $1 billion, is that enough to make real change in this in art for us, for what we do? Is $1 billion enough?
Yes.
yes.
Akon don't have $1 billion. He went to Africa, used his credit, line of credit, got a loan from the Bank of China for $2 billion to build electrical infrastructure, and he would have his own city right now if they didn't do the crypto rug pull shit. You feel me? But that's the thing.
That's Africa though. In America, can Wakanda exist in America to where, let's say, black billionaires can come together and really run shit? I'm talking about outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma, outside of every other situation. Can we really come in and own our own shit with a few billions?
We got black-owned banks. Nobody in here banks at them.
Okay.
Right here in the state of Texas,
That's facts.
they have an entire city that is about to be the Muslim headquarters in the United States.
Them is facts. If y'all didn't
You know how they pulled it off?
quietly
They kept it a
moving.
secret.
Quietly moving. All right. All right, I won't question.
We couldn't have did what we did outside if we was telling motherfuckers about it.
Boy, my mama.
Yeah. Let me let a hater know how I'm moving.
Oh no, you can't do
Let the
that.
hater know how I'm moving.
The need for acknowledgement is the opposite of accountability.
What do you mean? Look at that nigga. He just
Wise man.
Wise man.
Hey, that's why I always be telling motherfuckers, I'm just laying low, playing slow.
Oh no.
That's how you got it.
That's a good one too.
That's the only way to move.
I'm just laying low, playing slow, bro.
So as we're speaking on saving the black community, again, we got to touch on it. Sexxy Red is coming to Dallas in a couple of days.
Big sexy blood.
Big sexy black. What are y'all thoughts on Sexxy Red? Because I heard a story that she was a government plant to industry plant to bring down the black community, and that shit. The government used her, inserted her to say, "Oh yeah, we about to dumb these niggas down."
God forbid a black woman be successful. She's not the first African American stripper who became a rapper, man.
I mean,
Without Lil' Kim, there is no Sexxy Red.
Okay.
Prostitution is the oldest profession in history, man.
Yeah.
Spookism.
Glorifying prostitution, is that?
It's a spookism.
Oh.
Man, shout out Sexxy Red, man.
I feel like Sexxy Red is
Sexxy Red, keep going. Big Dugar said keep going.
Man, hell yeah. I feel like she Gucci man.
She is. She the closest thing we got to Gucci right now.
Right for sure.
She put that body work in.
She turned for sure.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like we have to get this out of our mind, or we can't say the whole community.
Right. You know what fucks me?
I'm about to say, Dugar, big homie, for the people out there that has like 12-year-old daughters, come on now. What the fuck? I'm saying Sexxy Red? Sexxy Red?
Hey man, that's how you control your household though.
Yeah.
You run your household. You know, cause exactly. You got to be involved with your kids. Point blank period. She doing her job. You better do your job as a parent. You can't put that on her cause she doing her job. You and that motherfucker with your kids, just let them watch whatever. I don't play that shit. My daughter, all that too much dance and shit, no, slow that down. You better bop in this motherfucker or something. On game.
If I had daughters, like my daughter would have to be
play
homeschooled.
that shit, bro. On game.
I gotta know what you.
My daughter, no. It's certain shit you watch and certain shit you don't watch, period. Don't even let me hear that shit on there or this bitch gonna get took for damn that month.
But yeah, then that's what I'm saying. It's like we want to blame everybody else
Right.
for the lack of
that shit crazy to me, bro.
We take for dealing with our own, like our children or our own family members. What, we always hear about like black people, because we were talking about attention, and I start thinking about how we spend our finances. We always want designer clothes and jewelry and things of that nature. And I always used to tell a motherfucker, like, there ain't no Gucci store because niggas is running there buying Gucci, bro. It ain't Louis Vuitton ain't successful because niggas is walking into Louis Vuitton.
No, it's not.
Why do we? But they be like, well, Bill Gates, does he wear, or why do you think we do that to each other?
Jim Crow existed, man.
For sure. Just give him that Jim Crow.
Jim Crow existed, man. It's in our blood to want to shine, dog.
It is.
In Africa, where we from, we used to wear gold dust on our skin, bro. We used to walk around in furs and all type of stuff. That's just in our blood.
And when you say that, I try to fight that feeling for so long. The feeling of wanting, because you try to defeat materialism.
For sure.
But the diamonds do shit.
Yes.
That's what they don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. Preach to them, please.
It ain't even so
And
much
you gotta
about.
think about it, bro. Like, this whole myth that like white people and Indian people don't flex is crazy work.
I never seen an Indian flex.
You ain't never seen an Indian flex?
Well, you flex different. Niggas just flex different.
Last year,
7-Eleven? A new 7-Eleven?
Last
Shit,
year,
that's a flex. What you talking about?
there were over 2,000 yachts sold that were over $20 million, man.
Oh yeah, you going to the yachts.
Think about that.
That's a flex.
Yeah, that's a huge. That's
you
huge.
ever went
I don't
to-
even see it.
Hey, you
Yeah,
said
you're
at 7-Eleven, you ever went to one of them trenches ass 7-Eleven?
Yeah, no.
They in that bitch talking they shit.
Akbar
Yeah, I
in
got
the
4
hole.
of these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
Akbar in the hole.
You hear me? They
Yeah,
flexing
two.
for sure.
Yeah, too.
My daughter.
They don't never be. See, I feel like when you don't go outside of your, you ain't never been in an Indian club.
Yeah, you ain't
You ain't never
there.
been in an Asian club.
They drink Hennessy all night.
Bro, and they be in there playing their little games,
And they
stack
talk
some
loud
money.
and
And they talk their shit way more than we do.
They talk a lot of shit.
Way more.
Come on now.
Our community lives in a bubble, dog. They live in a bubble. They live in that meme where they got Jay-Z in there with no chain on, with all the young guys with chains on, and they say the loudest person in the room. Get that bullshit out of here, boy. Hov was having gold grills in '88, man.
Come on now.
We living off these little word pictures. That's sucker shit.
Come on.
Bro, I know some white boys who got a room like this, all watches Vaharan Constantine's $3 million.
Come on.
They got shit we like to shine. Diamonds and gold and all that shit is not native to their land. They have to colonize everywhere to get it. So of course they don't give a fuck about it. It's just a trade for them. For us, it's our culture.
So let me.
So what is their culture? Because I feel like it. Man, we better.
They got the,
I almost said some wild shit.
they got the watch.
No,
They culture is their bloodlines, bro.
rape and pillage. That's
Yeah, wait.
So let me ask y'all. When it comes to
No,
the black,
keep it real.
no. I want. We want to save the black community.
You cannot save the black community. You can only save a small group, branch off, and then build off that, bro. You cannot save all these
All right,
niggas, bro.
so let me get y'all perspective. When y'all see a situation where like Cameron beefing with Jim Jones, who we grew up with,
Why do anybody even give a fuck about that?
because
These niggas
no, the
been
black
known to-
community be like, we should stick together. And when you see an entity 20 years old falling off, it worries the black community.
The first slaves that ever hit this country was sold by other niggas.
Oh wait,
bro.
yeah, we got sold away.
How the fuck, with all the shit we got going on in our community, why is Jim Jones and Cameron a headline, bro?
20-year friendship gone because of what? Money?
Some rappers, bro?
Ego? Like
Obviously, that
niggas
was not-
question the shit.
Obviously, it wasn't a friendship.
Obviously, it was never built on a strong foundation in the first
Obviously.
place. But it does come to question, like, what the fuck happened to where we can't have a 20-year, like, yay, hurrah.
Did you see the verses between the Locks and them?
Yeah. Jim Jones set that up.
that niggas wasn't friends then.
It was supposed to be a tour.
Trying to tell look.
They
This,
couldn't even perform
Bro.
together on the stage.
bro,
The Locks smoked.
this shit been brewing forever. It just finally spilt over.
Right.
Okay.
This is why our community can't get together because we too invested
And
in
I
shit
bet you
like
I-
that.
And bullshit.
And I bet you I can tell you what it's probably over.
Yeah, we look at it differently.
I bet you what I can tell you it's probably over.
Some females.
Some old ass, he probably cracked him. Somebody did something with a
Oh,
female
I'm glad y'all brought
way
that
back
up.
when.
Is
He's
it?
still mad about that shit.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.